Good morning, everybody. Morning Coffee with Cliff. I'm so glad you're here. You are in the right place if you have showed up, maybe in the shorts feed. However, you have found yourself in this live streaming episode. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. You are in the right place. It's, I'm all about self-improvement, personal growth, how we can get better every day in every way than we were yesterday. If that resonates with you, then you are definitely in the right place. I'm on a winning streak, baby. That's the theme of the stream. And as soon as we have about another 1,000 people on here, I'm going to tell you exactly why that is the name that I came up with just about a half hour ago. Morning Coffee with Cliff. Boom. Let's do it. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, glad to have you part of a community of progress, and that's what I'm about. Join up. I'm on a winning streak, and so can you be. Hey, good morning, everybody. Glad you're popping in here. I like going live in the vertical mode of YouTube. I know it shows up in the shorts feed, and I get to connect with people who aren't already subscribed. You know what? And to me, that's thrilling. I'm building a community of progress here, one person at a time. What's up? Piper Pie 01. Hi, how are you? Glad. Hey, I love that. I got to put your right on the screen here. I love the photo. I love your profile photo. Good morning to you, everybody. Thank you. I'm in the United States. Let me know where you are in the world if you're somewhere crazy wonderful. And you know what? If you're there, it is crazy wonderful. Take ownership of it. I'm in the United States. I'm on a private island. I'm in the Thousand Islands, New York. Hey, I'm on a winning streak. How about you? I know you can be. Hey, let's start today. This could be day one of the rest of your life. As a matter of fact, it is. I mean, the past is the past. You can't live there. You got to live now, here, this time. I like going live in the vertical mode, and I'll tell you why. First of all, you know it's raw and real. There's no teleprompter and no notes. I'm not reading from a script. And you know what? You never know what's going to happen. And that's part of the fun of just turning on the damn camera, making it raw and real. And that kind of goes along with what my channel's about. If that resonates with you, subscribe, leave me a comment. Let me know where you are. I'm going to put you right up on the screen. Hey, good to see you. How am I? I'm on a winning streak, baby. That's how I'm doing. Everything's going wonderfully. And that's the way I expected it to happen. All right, everybody. I'm in the Thousand Islands of upstate New York. I'm going live this morning. Why? Hey, growing the channel one quality person at a time. And then the next person, of course, is you, because you're the most important person in the world. You know what? If you adopt that philosophy, if you decide when you go out in the field today, right, going out in the world, I call it the field because I was a cop for 35 years, also a stand-up comedian. And you know what? If you go out in the world with this mindset, and believe me, they'll latch onto this. Everybody you talk to is the most important person in the world. They're going to sense that kind of vibration and frequency in you. And you're going to be surprised at how much more receptive people are and how much they're attracted to you. It's kind of a crazy thing. It's fun to do. If you haven't already, give it a try. All right, everybody. So glad you're here. Thank you for the comments. Appreciate it. Hey, I'm on a winning streak so far. How about our haters? Let's get them in there. I had a couple of good haters yesterday. And I had to thank them. You know why? Because they hung with the live stream for about 20 minutes. They made about 7 or 8 comments. All that does is tell YouTube that people are watching, they're commenting, they're interacting with the channel. So even your haters can help you. And what if you went out into the world with that attitude also? You know what? Haters, I'm going to have them. You know why? Because I'm decisive. You can be the same, right? If you're decisive, you're not lukewarm. Guess what? Some people are going to love you and some people are going to be repelled and they're going to hate you. But that's just part of the game. And that's the way it goes. And you and I are okay with that because you know what? We already know that other people's judgments or opinions of us is none of our business. We could care less. We go forward doing the right thing for the right reason in the right way. Hey, I got a bunch of people jumping in here. I want to ask you people, have you heard of this guy? I can't believe I've been in this space for a long time. This guy, Charlie Rocket. I never heard of this guy. He's a big-time rapper. He was a rapper, music producer, and he represented 2 Chainz, maybe even Drake. And I never came across his material before. But he was talking about an incident that he did. He went into a Starbucks, and he got his coffee. And they served him his coffee, and they said, $2.40, please. And he goes, what? $2.40 for this cup of happiness. There are people out there, they are buying Lamborghinis. They're buying beach houses to be happy. I'm getting all this for $2.40. I'm on a winning streak, baby. And I love that mantra. I'm on a winning streak. Hey, and why not make that our mantra for today? Hey, we're on a winning streak. I even do that with my haters. I got a bunch of haters yesterday. Not a bunch. I had one big hater on my live stream. I was at the end of my island, actually, and a beautiful backdrop. And this guy was throwing slime on me. Hey, let's get another hater today. I'm on a winning streak, baby. I love it. I love it. This guy, Charlie Rocket, check him out. I just love the message that he put out there. And this guy's got 1.3 million followers. I mean, holy shit, does he have a big following? 1.3 million followers last time I checked, which was today, this morning. I'm following this guy. I mean, he is amazing. He was like at the top of his game as a rapper representative. And he just walked away from the business and he quit. And now he started from zero. Of course, he's up to 1.3 million followers. And hey, that's the best place to be, right? Start from zero, man. If you have the fun of starting from zero, if you get knocked down, you lost everything. There's never been a better time to be at zero, baby. Being at zero is unbelievable. Hey, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, it's all about a community of progress. I promise you one thing for sure. Always 100% enthusiasm, energy. And I'm going to tell you what, I have delusional ambitions and dreams. And that was one thing my hater yesterday said. This guy's delusional. Absolutely, I'm delusional. I'm going to keep being delusional. Think big. Think ridiculously big in all your aspirations and ambitions. And why not? Guess what? No one can stop you from thinking crazy big. When family, friends, and associates, they start coming at you with, hey, listen, that's a little bit crazy. You have a good life. You're comfortable, right? Why do you have the need to try this? Then you know you're over the target, baby. You're in the right place. You get the right mindsets and you have the right ambitions and dreams because people are looking at you thinking you're a little bit delusional. What makes you think you can do that? Hey, those are powerful thoughts. And you know what? Here's a gem you can take with you. Do not share your big dreams, your big aspirations with small-minded people. I had to learn that a long time ago. No one knows what's in your heart. No one knows that drive that's within you. Only you know, damn it, I'm meant for more. You know what? I'm not supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be doing something else. But I'll tell you, here's another key. Be happy with what you have while you pursue what you want. Even if you're in a job you don't like, love, have a passion for, enjoy it while you know you're moving towards a future vision of yourself that's quite a ways off. You can still reverse engineer back to today and say, what can I learn today that's going to help me get to where I'm going? And you know that you're making progress towards a worthy ambition or goal or a projected image that you've created through your creative imagination. No greater time to be alive than today. Come on, folks. I'm turning on a camera. I'm live streaming. See, the mistakes stay in. That's the wonderful thing about live. The mistakes are there. I stumble. Sometimes I fumble. But never been a better time. I can turn on my camera, live stream as I am now all over the world. For how much money? Free. If you've ever had a product and or service that you wanted to market, in years past, you had to buy advertising time on television or some other platform. Today, you can turn on your damn camera, share who you are, what you do, and that's going to resonate with somebody, and you can now market all over the world your product or service. For what? Free? I don't know how long that's going to last. I hope it lasts a long time. It's kind of the Wild West today, right, of not social media, but YouTube is just an amazing thing. You basically can have your own TV station and or radio station combined. You can create it. There are no more, what do you call it? Oh, my God. I forgot what that word is that I like to say. There's no more people standing in your way. I forgot the name. Oh, well, sometimes it escapes me. But that's the beauty of live streaming. All the mistakes stay in. Hey, how are you? I'm going to put you right in. Amal Abbas. Wow, I wonder where you're from because I can't recognize the language. But God bless you, and I'm glad you're here. Hey, what is your favorite food? Oh, man, I'm glad you asked me. And then let me know in the comments what your favorite food is. I grew up in upstate New York, very rural, kind of a backwoods area like this right here. And my mom and dad, they were into meat and potatoes. And that's all I ate. And then when I went out to California, I got exposed to like sushi, Mexican food. And then you know what? I started trying some things that I thought, no, I don't like that. I don't like that. I would never like that. Raw fish, no. And then I started trying things and my palate began to change. I love Cuban food. I love Italian food, even though it's heavy pasta, kind of, causes a spike in the glucose, but I love a good pasta with a dry red wine. And I love fish now too, more than I ever thought I would. I love a good white fish like grouper, sea bass. Oh my God, I love scallops. Oh, you're making me damn hungry. Why are you doing this to me? What is your favorite food? If you're asking me, I want to know yours. Yep, you know what? I mean, being a foodie, enjoying food. You know what? There's so many nutrient-dense foods out there that are so healthy for you. A big array of meat, fish, fowl, eggs, vegetables, fruits, nuts, and seeds. You can stay away from the sugary drinks. You can stay away from the chemically altered oils. And that's going to make you full of energy. You don't need to get energy. All the energy in the world comes to and through us. Just control the flow, baby. That's what I do. Come on, I'm 69 in a few days. And guess what? I have more energy, vibrancy, enthusiasm now than I did when I was 29. And that's a true shit that I'm sharing with you today. All right, everybody, what do we got? Hitler killed. Don't know what it means. I don't know what you're saying. I'll just take it as you're giving me some positive love and feedback, and I appreciate it. I'm on a winning streak now. Thank you. I'm on a winning streak. Got that from a guy named Charlie Rocket. I stole it from him. He said he's on a winning streak, and you and I both. Hey, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, just hit the button. I know that shows up in the shorts feed. Come back later. Check out the long-form content. I do my best to try to create content that has some value to it. Maybe if you change your way of thinking, change what you're doing, maybe that's going to make a big difference in your life. And I know it has in mine, which is why I share these kind of thoughts, ideas, principles, and values. And I talk about them off the top of my head because I've been studying this shit for over 40 years. And it's served me well, not just in business, life, relationships, self-fulfillment, every way, shape, or form that I can think that it's affected my life. It's always been in a positive way. I'm on a winning streak, baby. And even in the darkest days that I've had, and you have, if you ask this question, what's good about this? Through every adversity, there's an equal or greater opportunity. What if you had that mindset and philosophy? Through every adversity, there's an equal or greater opportunity if you can find it. And so what you have to do is always mine it. Look for it. Holy shit, this seems pretty damn bad. You know what? I'm probably going to look back on this moment in time and think, wow, thank God this happened. Why wait? I think I'll do it right now. If we're going to laugh about this in 10 years, why wait 10 years? Let's laugh about it now. I'm going to do it. You can too. Thanks for all the positive comments, everybody. We're getting positive people today. There must be positive vibes out there in the world. Well, you can imagine with how many billions of people, 8 billion of people in the world. Hey, there's a lot of good positive vibes out there. Why don't we connect with them? That could be our tribe, you and me. Let's collaborate together. And hey, I'm talking a little fast because my coffee is kicking in this morning. I got a Cuban blend, I think it is. It's an espresso blend, Cafe Bustelo. What kind of coffee do you guys like? Appreciate the positive comments this morning. Always with an attitude of gratitude. What if that was your philosophy? You're always thanking people. You're always putting joy out there in the world. And you do that, right? If you do that, if you put joy and love out into the world, you can't give away what you don't have. You can't give love out into the world if you don't have it. So you got to have it. Your cup runneth over, baby. And I'll tell you what, if you put joy and laughter and joy out into the world, let me tell you, it's going to come back at you. It's going to come back to you. But don't do it on a contingency plan. Only if I get that feedback. Forget about the feedback. Because you never know what some other person is going through. They might be going through some kind of tragedy. Something terrible might have happened to them. Maybe they're just in their own world. They really don't want to deal with you. They don't want to interact with any other person. And so, hey, we have to respect that. And we got to keep that in mind when we're putting joy out in the world. But let me tell you what you are doing. You're opening up an opportunity for people to connect with you. And let's face it, if they connected with you, how lucky would they be? right? To become your next best friend. You know it's true. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. I cannot be stopped, everybody. Nobody's going to out positive me today. Love from Iran. Are you really in Iran? Love from Iran. Thanks for trying to liberate my dear country. We love your country and your President Trump. I got to check you out, Faraz. Thank you for that message. My goodness, I'm going to keep that on the board for a little bit. Let's check out Faraz. I think he might be from Iran. Let me know if he is. I haven't heard from anybody on the streets from Iran on any of the major news or podcasters, but at Franz, I think you might be from Iran and you're thanking us, the United States, for trying to liberate you. Does anybody out there know if this is actually a real person from Iran? I think this is pretty awesome if it is. Man, never been a greater time to be alive. You can turn on your camera, live stream all over the world, connect with people from all over the world. I mean, it's not the best way. Let's face it, the best way for us to connect, you and I, hey, listen, right at a table, eye to eye, across from each other, over a cup of coffee, or maybe even an adult beverage. That's okay. I had a couple glasses of wine last night. I got to say, I mean, I am on a winning streak. Last night, I'm in the Thousand Islands, New York. I'm going to tell you a story. Stories are great, aren't they? Last night, I'm invited over to another island here in the Thousand Islands, New York. My friends, Nancy and Rob Dem, they got a group of people coming over, 14 people. We all go by boat. We converge on the island. And then I meet this couple, John and Melissa. John says, Cliff, it is so great to meet you. I follow you on YouTube. Oh, my God, you inspire me. I'm 55, and I just started working out again. And he was so full of energy and such an attitude of gratitude towards me. And, I mean, you never know. And, of course, I always say, never underestimate the power of your influence. You never know who you're influencing. Sometimes you do. Sometimes I get a message, or like last night, sometimes people come up. He goes, I never thought I was going to be able to meet you. I'm on that island over there. I always follow you. I see you doing your workouts on the dock, and I follow your content. I'm thinking, and when I showed up here, I saw you. I said, hey, there's Cliff Yates. I'm going to meet Cliff Yates. Isn't that great when somebody's excited to meet you? I mean, to me, hey, that made my night. It's making my day today because I'm reliving that today. And so, listen, I'm on a winning streak. Hope you are too. You can be if you choose to be. Hey, love from Iran. Thanks for trying to liberate my dear country and your President Trump. God bless you. Oh, what's that? I'm going to put you up there for sure. Hey, Ripley fan 355, God bless you. I'll tell you right now, back at you. Send that shit out. Send that positive shit out. Send those vibrations out. You know what? Don't let anybody out positive you today. Make that a challenge. I like to compete. Hey, I'm going to compete today. No one's going to out positive me. You know, I mean, I'm going to do it. I'm going to win. Oh, you think you're in a good mood? Screw that. I'm going to beat you. High five. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hey, I love it. A lot of love and good vibes today out in the world. You are giving me energy. All the energy in the world is out there. We don't need to get it. You just got to control the flow, baby. All the energy and love in the world comes to and through you if you will allow it. Get those other layers of bullshit off. And I'll tell you what, floodgates are opening. We're on a winning streak, you and me. The island, I'm on an island. I'm on Elm Tree Island in Hammond, New York, everybody. This used to be the outside of the cottage. And you can check out my channel. You'll see videos of me on the island. I think I have a playlist called The Island Life. And I have a channel called The Island Life. There's 1,864 islands right here in the St. Lawrence River of the Thousand Islands, New York. As a matter of fact, yesterday I live streamed from the end of the island with Singer Castle over my right shoulder. Not too far from me, about a half a mile away, is Singer Castle that was built in 1905. And at the time Frederick Bourne built that castle, he was on the board of Singer's Sewing Machine. And that's why it became known as Singer Castle. But today I wanted to get on the mic. I wanted to be in my little homemade studio here on the island because I wanted to be able to recognize and see the comments better. Yesterday it was kind of hard to see it. Hey, God bless you back. I'm telling you, hey, love is out there in the world, baby. I'm on a winning streak. Hope you are too. I love losers. I don't know about you. I love losers. You know why? Because they're at the bottom, the rock bottom. things couldn't go much worse. And guess what? They pick themselves up and they turn their life around. You know how? They start changing their thinking. They start changing what they're doing. And they start getting different results because they hit rock bottom. Never been a better way to have a stronger foundation than hitting that rock bottom to push off of. How much lower can I go? Not much lower. That's the best place to be. So give thanks if you're in the rock bottom. That's a relief. Hey, all right. I'm going to put your comment up there, right? Because you got the balls to leave a comment. Fortune favors the bold. I'm going to tell you right now, that's something that I learned, well, about 30 years ago from a good friend of mine. Fortune favors the bold, Cliff, he told me. And he made me adopt that philosophy and a way of life and a way of thinking and acting. And it served me so well. That's how I became obsessed with personal growth. How you and I can get better every day in every way than we were yesterday. We can do it. We can. Why? Because we think we can. Go out there and try her. Try her? No, God bless the triers, people that try. Hey, you failed. I know. I'm going to try again. Hey, you failed. I know. I'm going to try again. Be unstoppable. I don't give a shit how many failures. There's so many great people out there that had great achievements. And guess what? If you looked, you might see a trail of losses and failures that go back 10 miles. No one talks about those things. They see people at the height. They see them on the peak. That's when their vision comes into play. But guess what? They might have a trail of losses behind them. Who gives a shit? As long as you can fog up a mirror, you're still in the game, baby. Come on. Let's live with passion today. I want to have some good positive comments out there. Let's put them on the board. All right, everybody. I'm glad you're here. Hello. We got somebody new. I'm on a winning streak. How about you? Hey, the reason I picked I'm on a winning streak is because I was watching a guy today. I don't know why I never saw him before. Charlie Rocket, not his real name. Even he said that's an alter ego he created. And this guy has an amazing following, 1.3 million people. He was a big-time representative, manager of big-time rappers. 2 Chainz, one of them. He quit the business, and now he's into really kind of spreading positivity and self-improvement, personal growth. I came across his shit, and he was telling a story of how he went into a Starbucks, and they gave him a cup of coffee. They said $2.40, and he goes, "Are you kidding me? This cup of joy for $2.40? There are people who buy Lamborghinis. They buy islands and private jets to feel happiness. I'm getting all this for $2.40. I'm on a winning streak, baby." And so I adopted that mantra today. I'm on a winning streak. If you can't tell, I'm on my island here, and I'm relying on outside light. I got a storm that's coming in. And so what all of a sudden it got really, really dark here. I'm going to turn up my lights a little bit, right? Because it got really, really dark. Yeah, because I have just the natural light coming into the window right now. All right. Ripley fan, let me check you out, buddy. I got to put you on here. I got to put on your message. Because you know what? Somebody else just might benefit. I have been through a rough patch in life, been reduced 4 times. Wife left me and took the kids. Hold on, this is an important message. Boys and girls, wife left me and took the kids. It's been hard, but I like to spread positivity to other people as it makes me feel better. Okay, you got the key, my friend. You got the key. What you're putting out is going to come back to you. See, you say you're putting positivity out there. So in other words, you're trying to encourage and affect positively other people. See, when you are in service to other people, when you get off of yourself to others, to you, you feel better. You've got the secret, baby. So keep striving. You're going to start thriving. And listen, I've been there. My soon-to-be ex, I'm going through a divorce, not final yet. However, it's been 15 months now. I went through the months of grieving, despair. And you know what? You're going through it. What's that saying? If you're going through hell, keep on going. You're in a tunnel. The light is there. I'm telling you, the sun's going to shine in your life again. It's happened before. It's going to happen again. Look back in your life. If God got me through that, He sure as heaven above is going to get me through this. You got this. Thanks for taking the time to comment. I don't take it lightly. Every interaction with somebody is very, very important. I hold it up in high esteem. Yeah, right now we're just connecting with through this medium. But just like I was telling you last night at the party, I met a guy on a fellow Islander over here, and he said, Cliff, I follow you. I love your content. You inspire me. I didn't know I was going to meet him in person. He said, I never thought I was going to get a chance to meet you in person. And there we are. We're at the same party together on the same island, sharing thoughts, ideas, and connecting. And we just laughed about it all night long. I can't believe we're actually connecting in person, right? So sometimes you think, we're just connecting here over the internet, but you never know when you're going to be face-to-face with that very same person. And you've already had a connection, and it makes it just that much more special when that comes to be, that manifests into a real connection, one-on-one in person. Never been a better time to be alive. Hey, I'm on a winning streak. How about you, everybody? I'm glad you're here. You're in the right place. If you're just stumbling across, I hope I make the interview tomorrow. You're going to make the interview tomorrow, baby. I pray for you. You know what? I have confidence. Your interview is going to go great tomorrow. Hey, everybody, we got a bunch of people just checking in here. I know you're showing up on the shorts feed of YouTube. Hey, if you're anything at all about personal growth, self-improvement, how you and I can both get better every day in every way than we were yesterday, then you found my channel. Hey, I think it was God guiding your steps. Subscribe. Come back later. I have long-form content. Hit the damn button. Subscribe to the channel. I'm growing my channel one quality person at a time, and why wouldn't the next person be you? Because you're the most important person in the world. You know damn well. You probably know you're meant for more. Yeah, you have a compelling future that you're working towards, don't you? And I want to support you and encourage you. How about that? Yeah, you found a friend in me, believe it or not. Hey, subscribe, everybody. We got nothing but positive comments today, but I welcome. Hey, where are the haters, man? If I get one more hater, I got one yesterday. If I get one today, hey, let me continue the winning streak, baby. Hey, oh, man, you guys are making me feel good today. I'll tell you what. Thank you for chiming in, taking the time to leave a positive comment. We're connecting with people all over the world this morning. Morning Coffee with Cliff. Never been a better time to be alive. Hey, I'm glad you're here. You found the channel. And as you can tell, I'm about being raw and real. There's no teleprompter. I have no notes. I'm not reading from a damn script. I'm going to talk to you from my head, out my heart, through my mouth. That doesn't mean it's always going to be perfect. I'm going to stumble. I'm going to fumble. And that's okay. That's the kind of content that I've been consuming because I like raw and real. In this day and age of AI-generated bullshit, I like raw and real. When I don't use AI in a certain way, I create my thumbnails and some graphics with it. It's so great to do that. But how am I supposed to do that? Let me tell you how you're supposed to do it, baby. RJK, Media One. Yeah, I like your profile picture, young man. You can do anything you want. Good morning, Comedy Cop, Lady Green, 9738. Hey, good morning. Yeah, that's right. There was a time in history when I was LA's Comedy Cop. I was a cop by day and a comedian by night. Back in Los Angeles, where I worked as a deputy sheriff from 1983 until 2013, everybody. And I was performing comedy at the same time I was a cop all over Los Angeles. My home club was the Ice House in Pasadena. Great comedy club. Let me know if you've ever been there. The Comedy Store on the Sunset Strip. Yes, I met Mitzi Shore, Pauly Shore's mom, when she owned the Comedy Store. The Hollywood Improv on Melrose Boulevard. The Laugh Factory on Sunset, and also the Laugh Factory in Long Beach. Performed at both of them. Thrilling, thrilling times. But here I am with you today, right now. This is the most important time in the world. But thank you. Good to connect and hear everybody this morning. Yeah. Hope you're on a winning streak. I know I am. I'm on a winning streak, baby. All right, everybody. I'm glad you're checking in. Morning Coffee with Cliff. I will stay with you until my morning cup is done. I have committed to that. Isn't it great to have a commitment? Isn't it great when you're in a place in life where you give yourself a command, following up on doing what you're going to say? You do what you say and you say what you're going to do. And you have developed a strong self-image by doing that. All right, everybody. I appreciate all the positive comments. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, man, you're in the right place. There's no doubt in my mind. Warms my heart that you've checked my channel out and you're subscribing, you're leaving a comment, and I'm glad you're here. Never been a better time to be alive, to be able to broadcast. Can you imagine you can start your own television channel, basically, and at the same time a radio station, and you can go live around the world for free. If you had a product or service that you were selling, you know, in years past, you would have had to buy advertising time on a television station or a radio station. You would have had to put out the big bucks to have a return on your investment. And now, and today, you can be your own media company. Come on. This is unbelievable. This is the wild, wild west of creating your own personal brand. Never been a better time to be alive. Thank you, everybody. We got so many positive comments today. All I can do is have an attitude of gratitude this morning because of my connection with you. If that resonates, subscribe to the channel. Do not be shy. Fortune favors the bold. Hey, everybody. I'm Cliff Yates, LA's comedy cop at one time. Because I was a cop by day, comedian by night. Now I'm retired from my police work, but I'm still 100% involved in life. And hey, I'm all about personal growth, self-improvement, how we can get better every day in every way than we were yesterday. If that resonates with you in some way, shape, or form, subscribe to the channel. Join a community of progress. You know what? Everybody vies for our attention, even for me. So we all have to control, hey, what we consume. You know, we have to we got to really kind of delete some content. People are trying to suck us in and be time suckers, but we are not only in control of what we watch, see, and do, we're in control of our thoughts. If those kinds of things have value to you, then you're in the right place. Absolutely. I'm on a winning streak. Let me know if you are. And you know what? Let me know where you are in the world. I'm in the Thousand Island region of upstate New York. I'm in the United States, and I'm on Eastern Standard Time. And we're still morning time. We're at 10:18 a.m. 40-some years ago, I was in a bad place mentally. And even my circumstances weren't that great where I was working. And I had leverage on myself to make some changes. And all of a sudden, I found myself at a Jim Rohn seminar that introduced me to the idea of this guy, Tony Robbins. And then I ended up going to a Tony Robbins Unlimited Power Within weekend. I walked on the hot coals. And all of a sudden, I changed and things began to change for me. And so I said, wait a minute. I got immersed in getting rid of my limiting things. Limiting things, my limiting beliefs, my limited thinking. And then all of a sudden, doors began to open. There. Doors were opening. Relationships were being built that I still have today that were the result of my change in thinking. How much does that cost you to do? If you wanted to change your thinking today, it costs you $0. Hey, if that resonates with you, subscribe to the channel. You're in the right place. I appreciate everybody hanging out here this morning. The rain just started pouring down here in the Thousand Island region of upstate New York. And guess what? It's going to have no effect on my mood. If we don't watch it, it could. Overcast skies, day in, day out. There's such a thing as environmental depression based on a lack of sunlight, a lack of sunshine. But hey, this is just an episodic, this is just a storm. And that's a good metaphor for life. Guess what? We're going to have storms that come to and through us. Remember, it's a storm that's going to pass. This too will pass. I saw Tom Hanks on a podcast a couple days ago. He kept saying, this too will pass. If you're going through a tough time, this too will pass. If you're going through a great time in your life, this too will pass. You might as well laugh about it. Oh my goodness. I'm glad it's coming straight down because I have some outdoor furniture I left out there. But hey, I'm here with you. I'm committed to this cup of coffee with you. I'm on a winning streak, baby. And I hope you are too. Whoa! As Tony Robbins would say. Let's get after it today. Ah, man. Thank you, everybody. It's good to connect with people from all over the world this morning. Let me know where you are in the world. I'm in the Thousand Island region of upstate New York, and I like to go live in the vertical format of YouTube because I figured it out. Then it shows up in the shorts feed, and YouTube is really highlighting shorts, so I connect with more people sometimes on these shorts, these lives, than I do in my regular episodes. So I like going live in the vertical format, and it gets me. And not only that, it's kind of reminds me of the excitement of doing live radio that I did once when I was promoting a comedy show, and I go, man, I really like this. You know, so when I can recreate this in my own way, right, by turning on my own camera, my own mic, and going live, who knows what's going to happen? Like I said earlier, there is no teleprompter. When I do these lives in the morning, I don't have any notes. I don't read from a script. So I have to rely on the thoughts that are coming to and through me. But I have confidence and I have faith that the right words will show up. And they always do, every single time. Not once in a while, not sometimes, every time. That doesn't mean I don't stumble and I don't fumble, but that's always a reminder to me that we can't be perfect. All we need to do is start. No matter where you are, the biggest door you need to open is starting. The heaviest weight you will lift going into the gym is the front door. That's the heaviest weight you're ever going to lift. The front door of that gym. All right, everybody. So glad you're here. You're in the right place. Every day in every way, we're getting better and better than we were yesterday. We can do this. Man, I love doing these morning lives. I've gotten more out of doing these morning coffees with Cliff than I can really express to you. And I started doing these, maybe over a month ago. So I've been pretty consistently doing pretty much 30 minutes to an hour every morning with no script, no notes, no teleprompter. And you know what? I've had the faith that the words will come. It'll come to and through me, back to you. And so far, it always has. And I've never been at a loss for ideas and words that I get to share with you. And there's never been a greater time. Hey, Cliff. Nice to see you again. I got to put you on the screen, my friend. Macy is Grabana. Yeah, good to see you, my friend. Hey, I love your profile picture, man. I love it. Hey, thanks for joining me this morning. Oh, I got to control my lighting. I'm using natural light from my cottage here on the Thousand Islands. And, oh, how did that get so crazy bright? What, am I nuts? I don't have artificial lighting today. I'm relying, and now I've got a storm come through, so sometimes my lighting is going to change. Hey, I'm glad you're here, my friend. Hey, I hope you're on a winning streak. I am. I'm on a winning streak. I came across this guy today, Charlie Rocket. He represented rappers, 2 Chainz, I think Drake, made millions in the business. Then he quit, and now he's just creating content. He's got 1.3 million followers, and I just happened to come across his content, and one of his themes was, I'm on a winning streak. And so I'm hey, what's up, Mac? Glad you're here, Mac. All right. Good to see you, my brother. Good to see you, my brother. Yeah, I'm on a winning streak, baby. I don't know about you. Hey, this guy, Charlie Rocket, he told a story. You know, he walked into a Starbucks and they gave him his coffee and they said $2.40. And he goes, what? This cup of happiness for $2.40? There are people out in the world, they're buying Lamborghinis. They're buying beach homes. They're buying private jets to get happiness. And I get all of this for $2.40, this cup of joy. I'm on a winning streak, baby. And that was his theme of the stream that I was watching. He's on a winning streak. Matter of fact, I think that's the theme of a new book that he's coming out with. I'm on a winning streak. And that's my theme of the stream today. I'm on a winning streak, baby. And so, Mac, I'm glad you're here. Good to connect with people that I've already connected with, and it's good to connect with new people. One of the reasons I go live in the vertical format of YouTube is because it shows up in the shorts feed that YouTube is pushing lately. And so I get connected with a lot more people using this format. And shorts doesn't help me with my watch time hours, which I need if I ever want to monetize. But you know what? What's more important lately is just connecting with people all around the world. doing these morning coffee sessions live. And hey, I'm on a winning streak, baby. Join me. I have a community of progress on my channel, and you can join it too. Charlie Rocket said, hey, would you go through your workday 12 hours frolicking in the mud, digging in the mud? You come home, you're dirty, your fingernails are dirty, your face is covered with dirt, and then you would hop into bed? No, you wash it all off. You wash it. You take a shower, scrub that dirt off you. And that's what happens to us every day when we're consuming all this crap that's going on in the world. Yeah, we want to stay aware, but it's dirt. It's dirt. Keep throwing dirt on us. And you know what? At the end of the day, we got to wash that shit off us. We got to wash it off so that we can let that light shine. Don't put a damn shade over your bright, shining light. Everybody has that light, not just other people. You. All you have to do is recognize it. Take off the shade, baby. You're a shining light on your own hill, and I want to see it. Hey, all right. Good. Hey, I'm glad you're here. We are joining a community of progress, us together. We are going to collaborate, baby. We're going to work together. Hey, if you haven't already, subscribe. It helps me grow the channel. Leave me a comment. It helps me grow my channel. Cost you nothing. Means a lot to me. Just like when I go out in the field, I go out in the world and I spread joy to other people. Hey, how are you? You look great today. Cost me nothing, but sometimes it means a lot to other people. Hey, what's up? I caught you on Red Note trying to sort out your Chinese audience. Wow, I got a Chinese audience? What the hell? I'm on a winning streak, baby. I didn't even know that. Red Note. I don't even know what Red Note is. I'm going to check that out. You never know. Don't ever underestimate the power of your influence. And I'm talking to you. Your influence. Forget me. Your influence. Even when you don't think you're communicating with other people. I read a book years ago called The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. And he was talking about being on a train in New York City. And there was a man with 2 kids, and the kids were running around, creating havoc, yelling and screaming in this train. It was on a subway car. And I guess the agitation in Stephen Covey's face was read by the father. And the father said to Stephen Covey, I'm sorry, my kids are a little wild. Yeah, their mother died this morning, and I don't really know how to talk to them about it. And what Stephen Covey gleaned from that interaction was you never know what somebody else is going through. And so I always keep that in mind. When I go out in the world, and you know what? I'm opening the door for people to connect with me. But you know what? I never know what somebody else is going through. So my joy that I try to put out in the world in greeting other people is never contingent on their response because I never know what they're going through. And so I always have respect for that. In my mind, I'm thinking that person might just want to do their shopping. Right? They don't want to talk to anybody else. They don't want to be recognized by anybody else. So I do have respect for that. But of course, there are other people that are open to it. They take advantage. And you know what? They're happy that I engaged with them, and then I'm happy that they engaged back with me. And sometimes it leads to a further conversation. People open up the door to carry on. Even though you say something just in greeting, they may turn around and open the door to carry on the conversation. Hey, I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for checking out this morning. I'm glad you're in the right place. Oh my God, once again, I have to, you know what? I don't think I should be relying on my natural light too much because it keeps changing here in the storm that I'm going through, right? But that's okay because the storm will end. You know, don't forget this, everybody. Don't forget this. If you're going through a storm in your life, you have a storm that's going through. It's going to go through. It's going to pass. But what happens is in our life, just like here at my cottage on the Thousand Islands, New York, we hunker down, right? We cover the furniture. We shut the doors and windows because of the storm. Sometimes we forget to recognize the storm's gone. The sun just came out. Time to open the doors, open the windows. Time to get back outside. And so sometimes in our life, when a storm hits us, we forget Hey, the storm's gone. Open up your heart. Open up your mind. Get back out there. The storm is gone. Remind yourself. Be on the lookout. Pay attention. And when you see that the storm is gone, it's time to open up again. It's okay to protect yourself during the storm. Okay to put on those storm shutters of life. That's all right. We should do it. It's a responsibility that we have in protecting not only ourselves, but our property. But just like real life, the storm's going to pass. Not going to be forever. And when it passes, the sun is going to shine again. And that's one thing that's going to help us be successful in all areas of our life. And we can recognize patterns and seasons of our life. You should know by now. You read history. Every single time, spring follows winter. Never does winter follow winter. Never in history has that happened. Spring always follows winter. So if you're in a winter in your life, and it could be harsh, I know how it is. I've been there. I've had a harsh winter. One thing that helped me was that I knew, because I learned to recognize seasons and patterns. Well, I know spring's coming, baby. And when it comes, I'm going to be ready. All right, everybody. So glad you're here. Thank you. Morning coffee. Coffee's almost done, but I will stick with you till the end. I will not leave you. I will not forsake you in times of trouble. Like a bridge over troubled waters, baby, I'll be there. I love that song. I'm going to play that later. That song touches me, and oh my goodness, I love it. Like a bridge. I love Elvis's version of that. Like a bridge over troubled waters, I will be there. When you're down and out. I can't sing, damn it. I know better than that. What the hell was I thinking? I almost broke into song. Some of us know that we cannot sing. And not that we don't do it in private, but some of us, like myself, should keep it in private. I should not subject people to that kind of terribleness. Hey, everybody, I'm glad you're here. You're in the right place. If in any way, shape, or form you resonate with things that are personal growth, self-improvement, how you and I can get better every day in every way than we were yesterday, you are in the right place. I'm glad to connect with you this morning. I'm on a winning streak, baby, and I hope you are too. And you know what? It can always be day one. You know what? If you had a bad run, if you had a bad yesterday, yesteryear, yesterdecade, this can be day one. That's all right. Sometimes day one is the most exciting thing that we can latch onto. You know what? There's nothing better than starting from zero. I started from nothing. Hey, if you're at nothing, that's a great place to start. Glad you're here. Subscribe to the channel. Fortune favors the bold. Do not be shy. Make a bold move, baby. Make a bold move. The problem is in our success wheel, we have a belief and we have a goal and we take action and then we monitor the results. And then based on those results, we alter our actions. And sometimes if we're getting little results, then we tend to take little action. Here, listen, start with big action. Take massive action. Regardless of past results, take massive action. The tendency to do is to inch in. Don't inch in. That's painful. It's not going to be easy. Comes to mind just getting in the water out here in the St. Lawrence River. If I inch in, it's brutal. If I just boldly sink into that water, boom. I mean, it's not bad at all. And you know what? The uncomfortableness is only for an instant. But if I'm inching in, that uncomfortableness can last several minutes. No. Take a bold move, baby. So glad you're here. I'm so glad I've connected with all you today. If you're just jumping in, I know people are jumping in and out of the shorts feed, so I value that you're just stopping by. So before you go, subscribe to the channel. Hit that button. You're in the right place. I'm pretty sure that God guided your steps this morning to subscribe to the channel. Join a community of progress. That's what it's all about. All right, everybody. So glad you're here. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going live to both my channels. I have this channel, and then I have the other channel, which one you're on. One of them is the Island Life channel. It's all about my life on my island here in the St. Lawrence River. And the other channel is all about positivity, self-improvement, personal growth. It's about philosophies and ideas that can help us live a great life. And you know what? All we have to do is change our thinking, and that's going to change what we do, and that's going to change our results. Start from your results. Start looking at your results. What kind of results am I getting? How about that saying? You know, things become a cliche because they're true. You know, if nothing changes, nothing changes. No truer statement was ever said, copied, and repeated. If nothing changes, nothing changes. That's a true thing, baby. Glad you're here, everybody. You're in the right place. Morning coffee with Cliff, and we are just about done with our cup of coffee. Absolutely. I have so many people messaging me this morning about a past podcast episode. I'm blessed. I'm on a winning streak, baby. I'm on a winning streak. Hope you are too. You can be. It could be day one. I don't care about your yesterday or yesteryear. I remember a pastor friend of mine, and he used to say, I know you're telling me, but you don't know what I'm going through. And the pastor used to say, well, you don't know what I'm going through. It doesn't matter. We shouldn't get into a shit-throwing contest. Well, you think you got it bad? Let me tell you what I've been through. Hey, let's move forward in a positive way and have faith and courage in going forward. Hey, if we can fog up a mirror, we're still in the game, baby. We are still in this game of life. Every day is a gift. It's a renewing of the mind. And the law of mind is the most important thing for us to recognize and use. And you know what thing? See, you want to start from the invisible. You know what? Bob Proctor, who was in the movie The Secret, he gave the best definition of faith. And this is what he said. I will quote from him exactly because I've been reading and rereading this quote for the longest time for the past month. This is what he said about faith. Faith is the ability to see the invisible, believe in the incredible, which is going to allow you, me, to receive what the masses call the impossible. Don't be part of the masses. Be part of that small group of high achievers, peak performers, the people that go the extra mile. The people do the extra things to live a great life, and their light shines just like yours can shine. No one is better than you. No one has more talent than you. You have the ability right now, today, to change your thinking. For what cost? Zero. All the information out there that you need is within you and out there for you to take in. But knowledge is not power. It's applied knowledge. We have to put it into action. We don't want to be a bookshelf philosopher, right? We take in a lot of information. We read a lot. Well, how much risk do we take? How much action are we taking based on what we know? If you know a lot of shit and don't take any action on it, it's really worth zero. You might as well not know anything. You're the same as if someone didn't read. You may have read 25,000 books. Well, guess what? You're no better than the guy or gal who read no books. Put it into action. That is the message today. Hope you have a great morning, everybody. I'm Cliff Yates. I'm going to leave you with this. I'm on a winning streak, and you can be too. Make the choice. All right, everybody. So great connecting with you this morning. I'll see you in the next episode.